Love's True Path, Elena's Choice. Hi, my name is Elena. I want to tell you about a special time in my life, when I met someone who changed everything for me. It all started at school, where I'm known for my looks and friendly personality. But despite the attention I get from other boys, there was one boy who caught my eye in a different way. His name is Alex, and he's not like the other guys who try to impress me with fancy things. Alex is quiet, humble, and incredibly handsome in his own simple way. He doesn't flaunt his achievements or try to be someone he's not, and that's what drew me to him. You see, while everyone else was busy trying to win my attention with gifts and compliments, Alex would just smile and say hello. It was refreshing to be around someone so genuine and down to earth. As days passed, I found myself looking forward to seeing Alex more than anyone else. We started talking, and I discovered how kind and caring he truly is. He doesn't judge people based on their status or appearance, and that's something I admire about him. But, of course, there were others who noticed my interest in Alex. Some of my friends, and even a few guys who liked me, didn't understand why I was spending time with someone they considered beneath me. Despite the whispers and questioning looks, I couldn't deny how I felt when I was with Alex. He made me laugh, he listened to me, and he made me feel valued for who I am, not just for how I look. So, this is where my story begins, with me, Elena, a girl who fell in love with a humble and handsome boy named Alex, despite what others thought or expected. As I spent more time with Alex, our bond grew stronger. We would meet after school to talk and laugh, enjoying each other's company in a way that felt natural and right. However, as much as I cherished those moments, there was a nagging feeling in the back of my mind. It was the fear of what others would think or say about us. My friends started questioning why I was spending so much time with Alex, a boy they considered beneath me. One day, during lunch break, my best friend, Sarah, confronted me about my friendship with Alex. She couldn't understand why I was choosing to hang out with him instead of the popular crowd. She said things like, "He's not your type," or "You're making a mistake." I tried to explain to Sarah that Alex was different, that he made me happy in a way no one else did. But she didn't seem convinced. Her words planted seeds of doubt in my mind, and I started to wonder if I was making a mistake by getting close to Alex. The more I thought about it, the more conflicted I became. On one hand, I wanted to follow my heart and be with Alex, but on the other hand, I didn't want to lose my friends or face their judgment. This inner conflict weighed heavily on me, affecting my mood and how I interacted with Alex. He noticed the change and asked me what was wrong, but I couldn't bring myself to tell him the truth. I was torn between my feelings for Alex and the fear of losing everything else. It was a difficult time, filled with uncertainty and confusion. It was a sunny afternoon when everything changed. Alex and I were sitting under our favorite tree at school, talking about our dreams and hopes for the future. I felt so happy and content in that moment, forgetting about the doubts and worries that had been plaguing me. Suddenly, Sarah appeared out of nowhere, her expression filled with anger and disappointment. She looked at me and then at Alex, shaking her head as if to say, "I told you so." Before I could say anything, Sarah started accusing Alex of trying to take advantage of me, saying hurtful things that cut deep. Alex remained calm, trying to defend himself and our friendship, but Sarah wouldn't listen. I felt a surge of emotions, anger, confusion, and sadness all at once. How could Sarah say such things about Alex, someone who had been nothing but kind and supportive to me? The tension escalated, with other students gathering around to see what was happening. I wanted to defend Alex, to tell everyone that they were wrong about him, but I couldn't find the words. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, the school principal arrived, demanding an explanation for the commotion. Sarah wasted no time in painting Alex as the villain, twisting the truth to suit her narrative. I felt trapped, torn between standing up for Alex and avoiding further conflict. It was a moment of reckoning, where I had to choose between what others thought and what I knew in my heart to be true. As the tension reached its peak, I felt a mix of frustration and helplessness. Alex looked at me with concern, his eyes silently asking for my support. In that moment, I knew I had to do something, even if it meant going against my friends. Taking a deep breath, I stepped forward and spoke up. "Stop it, Sarah. You don't know Alex like I do. He's not what you're making him out to be." My words seemed to shock everyone into silence. Sarah looked taken aback, and the principal raised an eyebrow, waiting for an explanation. I took a moment to gather my thoughts, then continued. "Alex has been nothing but kind and respectful to me. He's never tried to take advantage of our friendship. If anything, he's been a true friend when I needed one the most." The crowd murmured in surprise, and Sarah's expression softened slightly. I could see the doubt in her eyes, the realization that maybe she had been wrong about Alex all along. Just when I thought the situation might diffuse, a voice interrupted from the back of the crowd. It was Lucas, one of the popular guys who had always tried to win my attention. "You're defending him. Elena, he's not worth it. You should be with someone like me, who can give you everything you deserve," Lucas said, his tone dripping with arrogance. I felt a surge of anger and defiance. How dare Lucas speak about Alex like that, as if he knew anything about our friendship or what I truly valued in a person? Before I could respond, Alex stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. "Elena doesn't need someone who thinks they can buy her affection. She deserves someone who respects her for who she is, not for what she has." His words resonated with me and with the crowd. I could see the shift in perception, the realization that maybe love and friendship weren't about appearances or social status. In that moment, I made a choice. I stood by Alex, not because he was popular or wealthy, but because he had shown me what true friendship and love looked like. Little did I know, this decision would lead to an unexpected turn of events that would challenge everything I thought I knew about myself and the people around me. As the dust settled from the confrontation, I felt a mix of relief and confusion. Sarah approached me, looking apologetic. "I'm sorry, Elena. I didn't mean for things to escalate like that," she said, her voice filled with regret. I couldn't understand why Sarah would suddenly change her tune. That's when she confessed everything. "It was all a setup, Elena. Lucas asked for my help to make you notice him instead of Alex." "I didn't think it would go this far," Sarah explained, her eyes filled with guilt. I was stunned. All this drama, all the doubts and conflicts, had been orchestrated to push me away from Alex and towards someone else. I looked at Alex, who stood beside me, his expression a mix of disbelief and anger. "I can't believe they would do something like this," he muttered. But deep down, I felt a sense of clarity. Despite the deception and manipulation, my feelings for Alex hadn't changed. If anything, they had grown stronger. I turned to Sarah, my voice firm but calm. "I appreciate your honesty, Sarah. But I won't let anyone come between me and Alex. Our friendship and bond are stronger than any scheme or plan." With that, I took Alex's hand, and together we walked away from the chaos, leaving behind the drama and lies. In that moment, I realized that true love and friendship are built on trust, honesty, and mutual respect.
After everything with Alex, I decided to go to Paris, a city I always wanted to visit. But in the busy city, I felt like something new was coming. It was like Paris had secrets and adventures waiting for me, asking me to explore them. As I walked in the old streets and hidden gardens, I wondered what other adventures I would find. Would Paris start a new part of my life, full of surprises? I didn't know yet, but I was ready for whatever came next, with Paris as the background to my journey. If you want to know more about what happened on my trip to Paris, don't miss the next chapter of Elena's life.